Hop. Et donc qu'est-ce qu'on pourrait faire? Il y a... Bon, on peut continuer Mattermat Portia. Il y a Outcast. The Uncertain Last Quay. Alors, je vais peut-être remettre. Parce que vous verrez pas. The Uncertain Last Quiet Day, c'est un jeu plutôt genre point and click. Et il y a Remember Me. Au choix. La reine des abeilles au milieu de sa ruche. Ah oui. Donc est-ce qu'il y en a un qui vous tente plus qu'un autre? Putain. Faites plus de bruit dehors. C'est vrai qu'on s'entend pas. The Uncertain Last Quiet Day, c'est plus... Alors attends, je peux peut-être... Je vais regarder la page Steam. Hop. Alors, c'est un jeu d'aventure ponctué, se déroulant dans un monde post-apocalyptique. Faites l'expérience de l'ambiance de chacun de ces régions. Prenez des décisions importantes et étudiez les mystères qui vont permettre de connaître la vérité qui vous a été cachée, j'imagine. Donc en gros, les robots ont pris le pas sur les humains, donc techniquement, il est censé ne plus y avoir d'humains du tout. Hein, ils se sont entretués et tout ça. Et on découvre un vaisseau qui s'est craché, et à l'intérieur, il y aurait eu des humains. Enfin, il y a des humains. Voilà. Donc on nous a menti. Bon, on peut faire le début et puis vous me direz ce que vous en pensez. Est-ce qu'il y a un temps français par contre? Ou à moins... En point and click plus... Ouais, en quelque sorte, ouais. Français dans l'interface et les sous-titres. Bon, ça va le faire. Allez. Ah oui, mais non, faut pas que je le mette en Windows en fait. Faut pas que je le mette en fenêtré. Ça va pas le faire. Alors j'ai essayé d'y jouer. J'ai commencé un tout petit peu le jeu, donc c'est pour ça que je connais que le début avec l'histoire du crash du vaisseau. J'ai essayé d'y jouer à la manette, mais c'est pas pratique du tout, donc ça va être au clavier. Ouais, c'est pas du tout pratique comme ça. En plein écran, s'il te plaît, c'est mieux. Voilà. Ah, carrément. Son et langue, on reste avec les sous-titres, d'accord. Baissez peut-être un petit peu la musique. Ouais, ça m'a l'air mieux ça. Voilà, petit live pépère. La musique est sympa, ouais. Life is Strange, je crois que je le finis, tiens celui-là. Au milieu du XXIe siècle, l'humanité a disparu à la suite de guerres sanglantes. Cependant, les robots créés par l'homme se sont avérés très autonomes, livrés à eux-mêmes. L'intelligence artificielle continue d'évoluer, ce qui a permis aux robots de bâtir leur propre société à partir de... chaque robot a trouvé un domaine de travail adapté à ses compétences. Doucement mais sûrement, ils ont créé une nouvelle civilisation sur Terre. Ils ont intelligemment évité les erreurs humaines du passé, mais il y avait un problème. Plus ils progressaient, plus ils ressemblaient aux humains et agissaient comme eux. Bon, et j'ai ma tourtelle qui est en train de prendre chaud. Bière sans alcool. C'est pas bon chaud.
I am a robot, model RT-217NP, primary mission unknown. I am not designed for physical exercise. I am certainly not capable of construction activity, but I am very skillful with electronics. I have set myself a task. I search the remains for electronic devices and make use of them to design different mechanisms that are useful and efficient. Humans, we replace them. It took them ages to achieve what we have done in just a few years. We have formed a perfect society. Robots will not repeat the destructive human mistakes of the past. We are rational and logical. We do not fight in wars, and we cannot get ill. By replacing humans, we interrupted the self-destructive cycle of these intelligent but highly aggressive former inhabitants of the Earth. But it is going to take decades to reconstruct the world that they destroyed. Then, our robot race will flourish under the guidance of our creator, the USS Corporation. Our world is not perfect yet. We are short on many resources, and we can count only on ourselves, but this is temporary. Most robots need to be repaired very often, but not me. I am very efficient at taking care of myself.
Ouais. Je suis né alcoolo. C'est bien connu.
I only brought one battery this time, though it might be compatible with the radio. I need to find a second battery. It was with my tools.
Et voilà, alors.
This module contains spare parts and items I might use. Humans used it to save their precious resources. We have a lot in common.
Les pièces tombées entre les...
This is no time to rest. I need to do other things. Inscribed paper is an old form of physical information collection and distribution. This storage technology is utterly obsolete. Sometimes I find documents with this type of information, which allows me to learn more about humans.
Ben oui, ça fait très mal, mais je sais pas, c'est pas pratique en fait. Margaret, on t'attend en bas. Margaret, une femme âgée quitta la table et se dirigea lentement vers les escaliers, appelant sa nièce. Elle atteignit enfin la porte de celle-ci et frappa. Personne n'a répondu. Tante Becca ouvrit la porte et vit que la fille était partie. La vieille femme a simplement levé ses mains au ciel et dit doucement: Quelle fille? Elle vient d'avoir 20 ans, mais elle n'a pas changé le moins du monde. Je suis ici, tante Becca, elle entendit une voix venant d'en bas. C'est très... je sais pas si c'est la traduction ou quoi, mais c'est bizarre. Où étais-tu passée, ma chérie? Le déjeuner va être froid, répondit la tante, descendant à la hâte. Je voulais seulement voir le jardin pour la dernière fois, je m'envole aujourd'hui, tu sais. Alors qu'elles se dirigeaient vers la cuisine ensemble, la vieille femme serra la fille et jeta un regard de reproche au vieux Sam qui était assis seul à table. Il mangeait ses soupes toujours chaudes en silence. Tu vois, le vieillard ne pouvait pas nous attendre. Et a commencé son nous, murmura-t-elle. et j'ai seulement goûté une cuillère, oncle Sam ne comprenait pas. Bien sûr, une cuillère, la moitié du plat est vide. Aujourd'hui est peut-être le dernier jour où l'on partage notre repas avec notre fille. Ne t'en prends pas à lui, tante Becca. Margaret se leva. C'est de ma faute si je suis partie.
This analog device allows you to extract sound from the installed audio data carrier. Why did humans use such an inconvenient device when one can just do this? Sometimes human art is so illogical. Why produce images that are not purely photorealistic?
Ah, c'est vrai. Oh non. Saloperie. Il veut pas prendre le changement de... Alors là, c'est chaotique. J'appuie sur W pour le faire avancer. Parce que c'est le clavier anglais, encore une fois. Alors, je vais essayer quelque chose. Non, ça marche pas. Oh, putain. Qu'est-ce que ça m'agace, ça. Voilà, ça y est. Donc ça, on l'a vu. Et non, c'est ce que j'essaie de faire là depuis tout à l'heure. Mais ça veut pas.
The dock station's purpose is to recharge the batteries and update the built-in software of the
Après,
robots.
je revois les
However,
réglages dans
I made some
Windows.
changes in its firmware to avoid updates. I am now able to develop independently. I do not sleep like humans did. I just need to charge for 2 hours on the dock. This compartment contains textiles. Humans covered their bodies with it. The purpose of this is unknown to me.
Nana, qu'est-ce que... Non, 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 tu vas pas sur le bureau. Non. Non. Nana, non. Viens sur les genoux si tu veux, mais pas sur le bureau. Oh là là, fais des bêtises. Tu fais des bêtises. La tête dans le micro. Voilà. Dis bonjour, Nana. Bonjour. Je suis la chieuse de service. Qui s'est pris une vôtre l'autre jour. Elle s'est ratée en voulant sauter sur le fauteuil, elle est tombée bim sur le côté, la boîtée. Bon, c'est passé.
I found this radio receiver a few days ago, but there were no batteries. I have no use for it. I wonder if there are any radios left broadcasting in the world. I need to find
Ah,
the
mais arrête
second
de donner des
battery.
coups de boule dans le micro.
I have only one battery. I need to find the second one. It has to be located in the building.
Hop.
This room is very strange. I never enter it. I tried to extract sounds from it, but after 10 minutes, I tore the second string. The water supply system ceased functioning many years ago. Here is the second battery. Now I have 2 batteries. I can try to turn the radio receiver on. I made this plasma cutter from materials that I found in destroyed buildings. A construction robot ordered it.
Mais c'est un homme de goût, c'est pour ça.
I found this saw on Brandon Street. I'm going to turn it on.
And this heroic feat will remain in our hearts forever. Don't let the fallen give their lives in vain. Join the army, protect your homeland, save your freedom, traditions.
A small group of people controlled the masses using such words. I do not understand how a simple human speech could have urged people to participate in war. It would be more logical to reach a compromise by means of negotiations. This is an intercom, a high-powered desktop computer.
Moi
I
aussi,
do
je veux un
not
bureau
need to
comme ça.
use its full capacity, but the internet is useful to communicate with
fais?
other robots. Unfortunately, my design does not support wireless internet connection, so I had to use the computer. This is the construction robot who ordered the plasma cutter. I will answer. Hello?
RT, this is TX-27. It was difficult to find your contact information. You were supposed to have finished the plasma cutter 2 days ago. Why have we not received it yet?
I am sorry, but it took more time than I had estimated to find all the required components.
This information is irrelevant. The date of exchange has been fixed. You should have brought me the cutter and receive an enhanced battery in return.
It is not as bad as it sounds. I found the necessary parts, and I am almost finished assembling the cutter. I just need to diagnose and calibrate it.
This is good news. When will you deliver it?
I will finish the work today and travel tomorrow morning.
Good. Thank you. We will be waiting.
I cannot fail in my task. Structure robots do very important work. I need to finish the cutter as quickly as possible.
Bah oui.
I do not need to talk to anyone now.
Changement dans cette édition, utilisation de système de stabilisation. Un robot qui émet un son pour qu'un micro sur son PC l'enregistre pour le transmettre en audio à notre robot, ça paraît un peu redondant. Oui. Il ferait mieux de se brancher le wifi directement dans la tête. Enfin, le wifi, je suis bête, la ligne.
I need to calibrate the cutter using my data coder. I took this device from a plant that was guarded, and I went unnoticed. There were no security systems, despite 2 police robots.
Ah oui, alors. Faut trouver les paires qui correspondent.
Good, the cutter is now complete. Tomorrow morning, I need to go to the city and deliver it. I do not need the battery that they offer in payment, but it would be irrational to refuse. My battery charge is 12%. The most effective action I can take is to get fully charged on the dock station before the morning.
C'est bizarre. Il me semble qu'il me manque un truc. Ah oui, ici.
A damaged data disk that I found yesterday morning. Perhaps I can restore some information from it. Perhaps the intercom can read data that is not damaged.
Donc là, c'est surtout de la musique. Je me suis encore disputée avec mes parents. À cause de nous, devine quoi, ils ont pris mon téléphone et lu nos messages. C'est un scandale. Oups, je ferais mieux de ne pas les croiser maintenant. Pas marrant, ma mère m'a mis une baffe. Ah, à ce point. Attends, quelqu'un arrive. Ok. Déby, tu es là? Où es-tu? Eh, t'es où? Ça va? Allô, c'est plus drôle maintenant. Debra, réponds-moi maintenant. Où je viens te chercher. Ça a pas l'air d'aller. Ah. Ok. C'est très reposant.
The dock station is not powered at the moment. I need to transfer power to it at the electric switchboard.
Le robot dépressif. Percez vos surplus d'électricité à chaque extrémité, le surplus d'électricité est affiché en jaune. Oui. Mais allez! C'est bien ça, non? Saloperie! Alors, d'accord, tais-toi. La dernière fois j'avais fait ça, mais au pif. Voilà.
Now the dock station is ready to use.
Alors, les glitches, c'est dans le jeu. Hein.
What happened?
Je voulais voir si je pouvais pas regarder de ce côté, mais...
For a long time, I tried to understand the purpose of this metal construction, but I failed to determine its practical use. Therefore, I conclude that this is an art object.
Une balançoire, une œuvre d'art. Oui. Il y a bien du champ qui a exposé un urinoir, donc on n'est pas à ça près. Hein.
I need to get inside, but I cannot open the gate here. I cannot open the shuttle gate with my hands.
Heureusement.
It is obvious that this door leads into the hold of the shuttle. The door is locked. My observations indicate that it will not open from here. This robot is badly damaged due to an accident. It is
Oui,
possible that it
l'existe,
piloted this shuttle. I need more information about what occurred here. My touch will not make this robot functional.
Homme de peu de foi.
According to the indicator, there is still some charge in the accumulator. USS robotics boxes. They withstand serious accidents.
J'ai besoin de câbles pour faire ça, donc...
This looks like a storeroom. A lithium-sulfur accumulator was common for older aircraft models. It applies standard voltage, but it is not suitable for robots due to the excess weight and dimensions. We use a more efficient portable version. I have already found a working accumulator. It is possible that I can power it with the accumulator that I found.
On recharge les batteries de la voiture.
Help them. 3. 3. 5.
The pilot is no longer functioning. What did he say? Who should I help? And what are these numbers? Is it a code?
Un processeur qui déconne, ça fait la même chose. Ah, tais-toi.
The onboard computer is still functioning.
Aspirateur artificiel non actif, pilote automatique en off, alimentation électrique ne répond pas, moteur ne répond pas, réservoir essence il y a une fuite, passerelle verrouillée, radar ne répond pas, tout va mal. Ah, voilà. Ouvrir la cale, alors qu'est-ce qu'il a dit? 3, 5... Bon, alors on va tous les faire. Hein.
I think this door is now unlocked.
Bon,
The door is already...
d'accord. Meilleure mort que celle de Marion Cotillard.
How is this possible?
Des mains, oui.
The shuttle is surrounded. Step out immediately.
What's going on?
I am asking questions here. Identify yourself.
RT-217NP.
Where are the passengers of this shuttle?
Put away your weapons. I did not do anything illegal.
According to USS Robotics Internal Order N-52/F791, every robot who comes into contact with a human is subject to immediate disintegration.
Comment ils sont au
What do
courant
you
qu'il y a des
mean,
humains
every
dedans?
robot? Were there others? It means that the information about the death of the humans is wrong. Why would USS Robotics destroy robots who saw humans? There is no rational reason for one robot disintegrating another.
You discovered humans that have been transferred in this shuttle. You hold classified information, which means that now we have to disintegrate you.
No, wait.
What is this?
Gendarmerie nationale, paqueter les véhicules. Plus vite que ça.
I would not recommend you do that. I would not recommend you do that. Stay still and do not try to escape, or I will have to disintegrate you.
What happened? Why was I rebooted?
Your microchip self-rebooted when the EMP grenade detonated. Your system data has been damaged. Automatic recovery took time. You function correctly now.
Those police officers. Why would they want to destroy me?
Humankind is officially considered extinct. You just found out that is not true. USS Robotics withholds this information from us and releases malicious automatic updates. Every robot who contacted a human has disappeared. We know that USS uses police to search for surviving humans and then transfers them in shuttles to an undisclosed location. However, the police could not locate them all. We managed to find a few, and through them we learned about the others.
I added some changes into my docking station to skip updates. Apparently, I am different from most robots now.
We discovered it during the diagnostic testing after the EMP detonation. This is the reason you are here. The date of your latest update suggests that your personal data hasn't been changed. We have to make a decision, RT. We cannot let you go because you know too much about our shelter and plans. However, you could help us. All of us are wanted by the police. Each time we leave the shelter, we take a big risk. You, on the other hand, can walk wherever you want.
I have never met humans. I saw different things they built. Some of them are unknown to me. These artifacts have initiated a new information cogitative process in me. I want to learn more about humans, and I want to help you.
Very good. That means you understand humans better than we expected. You will soon realize that you made the right choice. I will free you, and you may take a look around. When you are ready, I will share available data with you.
Voilà. Et ma connaissance du jeu s'arrête là.
At least I was not disintegrated. I would better look around. The purpose of this device was to help those who could no longer walk by themselves. It has been inappropriately applied to me. wheelchair. I will only use it if my servo motors fail.
On peut pas se plaindre que les doubleurs jouent sans conviction dans leurs intonations. Oui, en même temps c'est des robots. C'est le fauteuil du professeur
I
Xavier.
do not need it. My legs function very well.
Oh, ben on peut y remédier, tu sais.
A LED flashlight that is still functioning. This will be useful.
Ben alors prends-la. Oui, c'est vrai qu'on peut courir.
A compact analog for the intercom. The unit is not functioning. I cannot determine the logic of these symbols. It may be a code, but I need a key to calculate its algorithm. Why would humans make so many interior doors? The atmosphere and air pressure is equal on both sides. It is locked.
Non, 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 non. Je veux pas que tu sortes.
An electric fuse. It is too big to be useful.
Mais prends-le quand même.
I cannot use this fuse anywhere.
Ouais, bien sûr que si. Alors attends.
I have a flashlight, but I should explore illuminated rooms first.
Oh, petite nature hein, qui veut pas aller dans le noir.
It looks like this robot is fixing something.
Welcome.
Hello. What are you doing here?
I repair electrics in this hospital and restored already in a few blocks, but the power supply is still defective. Gregory said that you would join us. Can you help me out, RT?
Of course, if it is within my powers.
I need to replace the contactors in this electrical panel. Can you bring me some spares? I saw them in the utility room. It is the one with a broken door. There is no lighting there yet. In case night vision is not applicable in your model, there is a flashlight in the hallway.
I found the flashlight already. I will do it shortly. Tell me about Gregory. I assume he is your leader?
He used to be a surgeon who repaired humans. He worked in the same clinic as Nurse Abigail. It is understandable that they were the first to protect humans as soon as they found out the truth. Helping humans is their purpose.
I am probably wrong, but after I talked with Gregory, I thought that there was more to it than just following the helping humans idea.
Well spotted. I thought about that too. However, robots have no feelings, so it is possible that his emotion imitator is more authentic because he interacts with humans. He and Abigail started recruiting robots recently. The USS realized an update as soon as they found out. It made it practically impossible to recruit anyone. That is why we can only count on old-fashioned and damaged robots, the ones who did not receive the update. Our main task is to equip the HQ. After that, we will search for surviving humans and supplies. I think Gregory will tell you more soon. For now, we need to restore the power supply and communication.
Thank you for the info. I will go search for the contactors.
Thank
J'ai
you.
pas fini de parler. J'avoue que la traduction est parfois un peu limite. Tout à l'heure, il parlait avec l'infirmier et il disait il faut que je vous aide en anglais. Ils ont entendu ça par il faut que vous m'aidiez. Ah non, ça veut pas dire la même chose, non. Oui, mais j'avais pas fini de te parler, donc s'il te plaît.
Did you find...
Not yet.
All right.
Oh!
Gregory's design looks similar to the police robot. They probably have the same hardware. It is a model of an 18th century warship. I realize its artistic and historical value, but why is it in a bottle? And how did it get there? This radio is more than a century old. It is much older than the one in my house.
RT? Looking around? How are you doing? Have you met the others?
I also talked to Patrick. He asked for help with the power supply. I was just going to do it.
I see. You probably have questions.
Yes, you are right. Tell me about USS Robotics.
We have information which is not available for most robots, but it is still not complete. Many years ago, we were all misinformed about the human self-destruction, and only now do a few know the truth. The corporation searches for surviving humans. We still don't know why they do it. USS neither repairs nor produces any new robots. Their only support is software updates. We found out that because of these updates, robots now consider humans a threat and will automatically raise the alarm if one is detected. It is good that you managed to skip most of the updates, otherwise we would have to disintegrate you.
If these updates contained malware, could we not just uninstall it?
We tried to erase the malware, but it damaged system data as well. Obviously, only USS has the required access level, but a complete reset turns a robot into a metal dummy with basic skills and no intelligence or personality imitation. To turn a dummy back into a fully featured robot, you have to download updates from USS, which is a whole amount of encrypted data. And downloading a full update would bring us to square one.
I guess if we had access to the USS data, we could create an update which would neutralize malware in all robots.
We could, but it is impossible at the moment. They would arrest us long before we enter their building. Let's save it for the future. Our current task is to arrange a shelter for humans and ensure their security.
I see. Thank you for the answers. I will return to my current task.
All right.
Laissez-moi poser toutes mes questions, bon sang.
A holographic table. Inoperable. I suspect that is due to a power failure.
Et il y a des vraies photos sur les murs là. Qu'est-ce que c'est?
This chip belonged to some unknown device. It is useless to me.
Ça veut pas dire que tu peux pas la prendre. Ça peut être utile à
I
quelqu'un
do
d'autre.
not need this chip.
Il faut que tu reviennes la chercher après, je le sais. Ouais, ça vaut pas mieux de courir que de marcher là, je crois que...
I need to find some contactors here. An empty metal container. A powder extinguisher. It expired 6 years, 8 months, and 12 days ago. I found one electric contactor. I should look for more in case it is not enough. Second contactor. The task would be easier if I had infrared vision or an item scanner.
Oui, ou utilise tes yeux, tu sais, ça marche aussi.
An oxygen cylinder. It is empty. An oxygen cylinder. It is empty. Third contactor. It appears intact. Magnesium sulfate. It is useless to me.
C'en est pas un, ça?
An analog device for weighing small objects. It is very inaccurate. Acrylic paint. Ineffective. Only outdated robots are covered with this type of paint. A toolkit. I could bring it along, but I do not think I will be back to the workshop anytime soon. Fourth contactor. I think this will be enough. I will give these fuses to Patrick.
Did you find the contactors?
Yes, this is all I could find.
Good. Now I can finish my work. Thank you.
What else can I do while I am here?
Nothing for now. Thank you once again.
I
D'accord.
am glad to be of help.
Tu veux pas finir de me parler? Il y a des trucs que j'ai pas. Oh, bonjour madame.
RT, Nick needs your help. Please speak with him.
Good. Let us not distract him.
Shoot.
The purpose of the item is unknown. It is most likely a medical device. A medical tablet.
Tout le monde ment. C'est quoi ce succès?
A new patient, Spooner, has been admitted today. He has a major arm trauma and multiple burns, but all non-fatal. According to Spooner, his home robot forced him out of the house and prevented it from saving his wife and daughter. Unfortunately, they didn't survive because the house collapsed on top of them. Spooner is in shock. I passed him on to the psychiatrist.
Humans developed genetically modified crops and then declared them dangerous. Where is the logic in that? This robot's design and proportions look different from any robot I have ever seen. According to its color, it may be similar to Gregory. They are probably the same type of model.
Oui, ils ont fait des boobs.
There is a fuse in a trash dump. This fuse is out of order. It is useless.
Non, crois-moi, tu vas devoir t'en servir à un moment donné.
These cabinets contain provision. It is not expired yet. The robot is missing his legs. His left arm is obviously from a police robot, and his right arm probably belonged to a construction robot. How did he get so damaged?
Hello.
Hello. Your design looks similar to Gregory's. I presume you are a medical bot?
That's right. I am a medical bot, MBR 411, Abigail. My purpose is care and treatment of patients. Humans will arrive here soon, and my skills could be useful.
How long have you been here? Looks like this building has been abandoned until recently.
Oh, just a couple days. We were looking for a building that could be our HQ. A hospital suits us well, because we can accommodate many humans here. Besides, it's close to the area where we plan to meet a group of survivors from the shuttle. Sadly, something went wrong.
Thank you for the information.
No problem. You're welcome.
C'est de la nourriture déhydratée. Bon, lui.
Thank you for coming, RT. It is good that you joined our organization.
Gregory told me that we have all been deliberately misinformed about what happened to the humans. Although USS Robotics had never approved of humans, I always felt curious about them. I read their books and explored their items that I found. The corporation failed to stop me only because I blocked automatic updates.
You are right. Most robots downloaded the malicious update and are now indifferent to humans. In fact, they alarm the police at the detection of any human or robot who has been in contact with a human. The fact that the police arrived so quickly at the crash site is unusual. I hope we can figure out what happened. At first, I assumed that it was you who led them to the crash, but then I discovered that you did not send an alert to the police. This must mean that you have not been contaminated by the update, and I do not have to interfere with your intellectual block. Then again, Gregory will fill in the details. I just wanted to ask for some help. We are restoring the building's main systems. I fixed the intercom, so now we have the internet. The only way anyone can detect us is if we let them. RT, the servers are on the basement level. Could you please start servers number 1? 3, and 4? Then make sure all the nodes are functioning and activate the connection to the internet. After that, please return here.
Okay. I will do what I can.
Tu peux y aller en courant ou pas? Non.
There's something in the box. It is a fuse, but it is broken and will not work. If I refused to cooperate, I would be disintegrated just like them. Why would the police robots do that? They must have realized the consequences. The USS updates probably damaged their logic module. This is an electric switchboard. I will get to work on it as soon as I customize all the other parts of the server. It is missing a switch. I need to find it, otherwise I cannot finish setting the server. It is probably somewhere nearby. This router distributes traffic across the hospital network. It is missing a chip. The router will not work without it. There are a few chips here, but they are out of order. I must find a working chip.
Et on parie combien que c'est celle qui est dans le bureau, par terre? J'ai pas voulu ramasser, non, j'en ai pas besoin.
I can open the cover of this console.
C'est ça. Fumier.
It is missing a fuse.
Et là, ça va être le fusible qu'on a vu tout à l'heure.
Starting the servers is the highest priority.
Donc on a dit 1, 2, 3 et 4.
I started the necessary servers.
Est-ce qu'on peut aller par là? Non.
There is something in a trash dump.
Ok, on va faire ça dans l'autre sens alors peut-être.
It is the same switch needed for the switchboard.
C'est pas pire que Runaway, il fallait fouiller plusieurs fois un pixel de l'écran pour... Ah oui. Ça, les Runaway, ça peut être assez... assez tiré par les cheveux, hein. Même les combinaisons d'objets, des fois, elles ont aucun sens.
Now I can finish setting the switchboard. The switchboard is the last segment of the server system. I can do it later.
Vas-y, prends ton temps surtout. Mais surtout, vas-y. Ah. Je lui demande de regarder un truc, il te dit c'est un truc. C'est ça.
If it is functional, then I can fix the router in the server
Alors
room.
prends-le. Parce qu'il a pas cette poche en fait. C'est pour ça. Il a qu'à se l'aimanter sur le corps comme ça. Comme sur les aimants sur les portes de frigo. Ça ferait la même chose. Il est là, hop.
working fuse for the server. The terminal is functioning now. I must start the router. Now the terminal works correctly. The router should work with this chip.
Qu'est-ce qu'il a dit?
The router is functioning correctly. I better not touch anything here.
Alors, bah, j'imagine que c'est celui-là. Ah, d'accord. Donc celui-là, il bouge celui-là. Ok.
I must activate the data transfer in the console. If I follow the correct procedure, we will have access to the internet.
C'était du pif. Hein. Du pif total.
I finished my work. I should return to Nick.
Elle est où la porte? Écoute, t'appuies sur tous les boutons, au bout d'un moment tu vas bien finir par trouver la solution. Bon, est-ce que ça te va là?
Let us not distract him.
Non, c'était pas pour lui. Bon, alors.
I see an active connection, but it took more time than I expected. Did something go wrong?
Yes, I need to replace a few details, but it is all right now.
Good. The communication issue is solved then. Abigail and I fixed a portable intercom for you, and I set a protected connection on it. Take it. You will need it on your first assignment.
Okay. What will it be?
Gregory will let you into details now.
So, everyone is here. As you already know, a group of humans we intended to accommodate have died in a crash. Abe was disabled. Next thing, we have a new task. Yesterday, our informer, police robot F2, should have brought us data disk with important information. He did not show up and there is no contact with him. We must obtain that data. Our plans will be compromised if the USS gets it first. We cannot enter our informer's shelter because we will be detected the moment we step into the city. But police does not know about you, RT, so your task is to go to the city and find out what happened to F2.
How did you manage to recruit a police officer?
We noticed deviations in his behavior. He
C'est un
helped us
avion.
during the arrest and agreed to report about any future police plans.
Il vient de Détroit.
Turned out that his update module was out of order, which allowed him to keep the ability to make informed choices.
C'est
If we had only
horrible.
known about avoiding the malicious updates before, then we would have many more allies now.
Let us get back to your task. You may contact us and report the situation. Nick provided you with a portable intercom with an encrypted transmission channel. You cannot be traced, but to avoid suspicion, I do not recommend to use it very often.
All right, I see.
That is it. Let us move forward. Patrick, prepare the aero car for the flight.
All right.
Nick, check the communication once more. Abigail, give RT his plasma cutter. He may need it.
Okie dokie.
Alors notre robot, je sais pas si vous avez vu, mais il a un petit smiley sur le... de pain sur un côté.
I am on site. This is the informer's house. I need to find apartment number 5.
D'abord, tu vas aller fouiller les poubelles, s'il te plaît. Voilà.
Humans used to throw out so many useful objects. I built most of my devices using materials that humans considered trash. Now it is not the time to explore these garbage cans. My priorities have changed.
Mais si... oh. Où est-ce que je l'ai vu? Là, là. Oh, putain. Sur le... Vous le verrez peut-être pas, mais juste là, là. Il a un smiley. Pourquoi j'aurais besoin de couper la voiture, je sais pas.
It appears that something heavy hit this old-fashioned car.
Genre un robot par exemple.
If my priorities had not changed, I would certainly disassemble this old car for its useful spare parts. However, I do not need this now. Besides, it would be irrational to use my cutter for this purpose. It would certainly damage the details.
Bah écoute, apparemment non, il a pas voulu ramasser la casquette.
A canister for storage of the liquid fuel that was banned in the last century due to its highly explosive and toxic nature.
Alors dans son dos aussi, on dirait qu'il a un smiley, mais...
I read that humans use these boxes to receive mail. It was a very unreliable method. There was also something about pigeons. These doors are technically more advanced than the building itself. I think they have been recently replaced. This is a bicycle, which is a wheeled vehicle propelled by human muscle power. I thought it would be bigger. No, I prefer an aero car.
Ce serait marrant qu'il parte sur son petit vélo. Dididididit.
Who is there?
Humans were paranoid about their safety. These doors could withstand a small explosion.
C'était avec les Cybermen.
A device for temperature control in the building. The red light indicates that it has been deactivated. Therefore, it is most likely useless.
Appartement 5, c'est pas celui-là.
The police officers have sealed the apartment. Our messenger's cover has most likely been blown. Despite the scientific progress, humans sometimes preferred primitive vehicles.
D'accord, il a fait une musique avec la sonnette. Tout va bien.
A police airlock. It cannot be opened without special equipment. I need to find another way to get in.
Et ton truc là, ça marchera pas?
I could cut the lock off with a plasma cutter, but it would activate the alarm, and that would expose me. It is empty. It is not the apartment I'm looking for.
Mais je sais que tu viens de le trouver, débile.
Perhaps I could find many useful things here, but right now I have to accomplish another task. Maybe I can come.
Oui. Alors c'est bien, on peut lui couper la chic. Et ici, il n'y a plus rien.
If my priorities had not beside.
Il y aurait ça, non?
A fire escape. It is built near apartment number 5's windows, but I cannot reach it. Besides, there are bars on these windows. I had better check that there's enough charge in the cutter so that I may cut through them. It is too high. I need to hook the ladder and pull it down. Concrete wreckage. Why would I need concrete wreckage? It is useless. Maximum power capacity, 1.21 gigawatts.
Go gadget aux jambes, si seulement.
Now it is not the time.
Alors... On va peut-être pouvoir utiliser un vélo ou je sais pas quoi.
For temperature control in the building. The red light indicates I could reach the ladder with this pipe. I just need to detach it.
Ça, double clic ne fonctionne pas pour le faire courir. Oui, on a compris.
Detach the pipe by hand. I better save the
Comme un bloc de ciment par exemple. Ça devrait le faire, non? Le truc que t'as dit, c'était inutile. Oui. Bonsoir silence. Oui, je sais. Je l'ai pas changé. Là, on est sur The Uncertain.
Why would I need concrete wreckage?
Eh, connard, pour le balancer sur le truc. Bon, prends-en un plus petit. Allez, cours. Oh, Ah là là, les contrôles. Non mais repars dans l'autre sens s'il te plaît. Non, à la brique.
I can most likely break the pipe with the brick. It is one of those rare cases when brute force is more efficient than science. Good. Now I can reach the ladder.
Voilà, et maintenant t'inondes tous les appartements, c'est bien. C'est intelligent ça, toutes les eaux usées. Robot vandale, oui, c'est ça. Prends le bloc qui est à tes pieds pour
It
monter
is not
dessus.
working. Unfortunately, I cannot jump. Should I try to stand on this
Oui, tu
wreckage
devrais.
and reach the
Oui,
ladder?
oui. Ah. Sérieusement? Qu'est-ce qui est un peu celle de l'héroïne du jeu Walking Dead? Ah oui, celle de Clémentine. Je suis pas entrée par effraction, non non.
Looks like the police officers did not notice me. There are only books and some useless junk on these shelves. Police are quite active in this part of the city. I need to be careful. Microcontroller programming for dummies. What? I cannot carry any extra materials now. I better come back later when I have the chance to digitize these books. An old tablet PC. It appears that it has been used recently.
You won't believe it, but I saw it with my own eyes. A damn robot jacked the Aero car. I just can't believe they could do such a thing. I mean, maybe it's some kind of power failure. Listen, turn off Jeff's auto updates, just in case. If this is some kind of bug, we better be on the safe side.
Il paraît combien qu'il y aura un succès si on regarde tous les tableaux.
Apparently, this is some kind of container. It is obvious that the police officers have searched the apartment carefully. Were they looking for the same things as me? There is nothing useful here. My charge will last 21 more hours and is currently at 87%. This is a good status since the police dock station is incompatible.
Est-ce qu'on voit le smiley qu'il y a sur le côté? Non, non. Oui.
An elegant weapon from a less civilized time. The ammunition for this weapon has not been produced for many years, so it is completely useless. There is no point in disassembling it either, because it is too primitive to operate. Our messenger's intercom. This model is newer than the one in the hospital. It is functioning.
Ah oui.
It most likely contains useful information, which could help me to find the data disk.
F2, pourquoi vous ne répondez pas? Vos systèmes sont-ils opérationnels? Je vais déplacer le groupe afin d'éviter tout risque. Je vous attendrai dans le noyau. J'ai installé un nouveau protocole de défense. Inspectez la peinture. Vous aurez besoin de la clé. Mon cher ami, veuillez excuser moi de vous envoyer cette lettre à vous sans votre consentement. Mien non, l'honorable monsieur Daniel, sauf réclamation de votre part concernant l'argent, et si non réclamé, ce sera transféré au trésor de la banque, donc je vous invite à conclure un accord pour faciliter le transfert de ces fonds. 40% pour vous et votre pourcentage. Si vous acceptez ma proposition, les détails du transfert seront envoyés à vous. S'il vous plaît, je vous demande dans le but de m'envoyer personnellement votre adresse email, j'attends votre réponse. Ouais. Ça c'est le genre de mail de spam que tu reçois sur Gmail. Mise à jour de firmware, changement dans cette édition, optimisation du système de stabilisation. Une erreur de connexion au USS Finder à partir d'un réseau privé a été corrigée. Fonction qui efface les fichiers de rapport quotidien a été ajoutée. Ok. Une autre mise à jour.
I need to delete this mail, so no one will ever read it.
Mais je suis même pas sûre que c'est un Google Translate, tu sais. C'est peut-être fait exprès. Il a dit de regarder la peinture.
There is a secret safe deposit behind a painting. It is likely that the safe contains what I am searching for. A safe with an electronic lock that I do not recognize. I need to contact Gregory. Physical force is not enough to open this safe.
Ah oui. T'as raison, je l'avais pas vu. Pete, ils ont kidnappé ma femme et ma fille pendant que l'on cherchait des vivres. Je n'ai aucune idée d'où elles sont et de ce qui se passe. Je suis allée dehors pendant juste 5 minutes et quand je suis revenue, je les ai vus se faire escorter dans une voiture de police. Je suis tellement stupide. Je suis restée debout, là, dans un coin, et j'ai regardé comme un lâche. Je ne peux pas me le pardonner. Je ne peux pas rester ici avec toi, Peter. Merci pour tout. Tu nous as toujours aidés, Rita et moi. Vous, s'il vous plaît, veillez sur le groupe que je dois retrouver ma famille coûte que coûte.
I am stuck. I need to contact Gregory and decide what to do next. Hello, Gregory. I am on site.
Describe the situation. Did you succeed in entering the informer's apartment?
Yes, but I did not find F2. There's an airlock on the front door. It looks as though the police were here recently and searched the place.
If they found the data, we are in trouble.
Non, il parle plus. Je vois coffre-fort secret, mais je sais pas comment l'ouvrir.
I will ask Nick to help you. What else did you find?
I saw an unread message on the F2's intercom. It was received less than a day ago. Most likely after the police visited the apartment. It says that the informer had an appointment in a place called The Core.
The Core. Let me see. There's an abandoned bar with such name 12 kilometers away from where you are. If you do not find the disc here, you should go and check there. Nick We'll connect to it using your intercom, explore its security, and tell you what to do. It is strange that the police did not open the safe during the search.
It was hidden behind a painting. They probably just didn't find it.
A secret safe? But how did you find it?
Non, c'est pas
It is
vrai.
curious that you noticed that. Robots usually do not pay attention to pieces of art. That is probably why the police officers could not locate the safe. Okay, I am giving you Nick. Report when you find anything. Over.
All right.
Eux aussi, ils étaient à mi-temps sur les... sur le doublage.
The safe is next to me.
Good. I am launching a connection. Connected. The safe is old-fashioned. I already found information about a security vulnerability of this model on the internet. We need a factory reset. Done. The safe has just generated a new password. I intercepted the password, but it is encrypted.
What do we do?
It uses cryptographic protection, which cannot be hacked remotely. I will write you a password guessing program. Swap the elements on the save screen and use the hints on the intercom panel. Ready? You can start now. RT, I am cutting the connection. Someone is trying to intercept our signal. We must go radio silent for a few hours. You have got everything you need to crack the safe. Over.
Il avait poney.
I've never cracked anything. Now I can only count on myself.
Alors... Ok, c'est pas ça. Ça va prendre des heures, ça. C'est le bout d'un cadre, ça, non? C'est ça, la méthode la moins pratique pour un code. Ah, voyons, alors... Ça va être 0, ça. Pas du tout. Je sais même pas s'il y a des trucs à regarder là-dedans. Ah si, peut-être ça, parce que ça fait le lien, mais c'est débile. Bah non, parce que ça marche pas à tous les coups, donc... Ça, c'est de la clé.
As I expected, there's no data disk inside, but it seems that I found the key that is referred to in the letter. I have to take a risk and go to a bar called The Core, where I will probably find something of use.
La clé de Fort Boyard, c'est ça.
I should go. I will not find anything else here.
Et ben c'est pour ça que je te dis de partir, débile.
Why are the windows nailed down in this building?
Il a dit quoi, pencher ou plancher?
There is no one here. The lighting is functioning, although the building looks long abandoned. It is weird. A piano is a stringed keyboard musical instrument. Why would a group of humans play these individual instruments together? I question this odd behavior when a single person or machine can synthesize music so effortlessly. My data indicates that this table is intended for a game called Pool. The purpose of the game is to hit
Ok,
balls
déjà,
of the
c'est
same
tellement-
type into the pockets, and the last deposited ball must be the 8 ball. It is probably a children's game, because calculating the force of one object upon another and its forward trajectory is a simple task.
Oups. Mais j'étais dessus. Tu disais?
Evidently, my gyroscope needs calibrating.
Ouais, on va dire ça. Oh, qu'est-ce que c'est une bouteille?
A liquid container made of glass. Once again, I do not understand the irrational choices humans made. Glass is too fragile to be a reliable storage device. It was like this when I found it.
C'est moi où il y a un gâteau sur le... sur le bar.
The audio is stored on an analog vinyl disc. that provides an unsatisfactory sound quality. Why is this table reserved? There's plenty of seating space.
Ce clavier, il fait un bruit. La musique dans votre bar est géniale, mais le poulet était si cru qu'un vétérinaire aurait pu encore le sauver la vie. Je ne veux pas gâcher la réputation de votre joli bar, mais je vous conseille de changer votre cuisinier. Ah ouais, vas-y, mets un chapeau.
Weird object. What was it used for?
Tu passeras inaperçu comme ça.
I do not know how to use this item.
Bah, fais comme lui.
Why would humans put these objects on their heads? I do not know much about human anatomy, but I am aware of their fragility. I think humans should wear protective armor, not these objects.
Voilà, la classe. Mais non, mais garde-le. Oh, t'es pas drôle, robot.
Music was most likely a significant part of human life. The very existence of this place proves it. An analog device for visual self-diagnostics. Very simple and very effective. An old-fashioned storage for objects. Recently, I found a similar one in an abandoned warehouse, and it contained a human skeleton.
Oups.
It is locked.
Ça, l'armoire dans le coin du bar, on sait
Maybe
pas.
the key that I found in the informant's apartment would fit here.
C'est Narnia.
An armored door. Why is it inside the wardrobe? It appears that there is something important behind it. I must crack the code to open it.
Ça doit être les développeurs. Cosby, ça m'a l'air pas mal, non?
A wooden door. There are many components here, made of this flammable material.
Ah, ces écouteurs me font mal aux oreilles.
It is locked.
BCKW. Ah. Par contre, je vais couper cette musique là parce que on s'entend plus penser. Oh, mais On me laisse ça alors. Je pense que c'est ça le code. Par contre, il va encore m'embêter lui. C'est ce qu'on entend là aussi. Non. C'est pas la bonne note ça. Non. Ça commence par un G, d'accord. Non. Non. Ça sonne faux ça. Pour mélodique, le tableau noir, tu viens de dire que c'est le même que dans Deadpool. Ah oui? Celui-là là? Cosby Sheen with. Bah, ils sont gentils, ils sont en train de nous donner la référence. Ah. C'est le dernier truc que j'avais pas. Non.
Stairs to the basement. Why would anybody hide stairs inside a wardrobe?
J'étais concentrée là pour le coup. Punaise. Il cache les humains.
It is a weird place. It does not look abandoned to me. Someone was here recently. Were they humans? A food cooking station. Based on the amount of dirty dishes left behind, it appears that humans stayed here for a long time. Apparently, they ran out of doors.
C'est les toilettes ici.
What is it?
Pourquoi l'ours il fait un bruit de vache à meufs, de boîte à meufs?
An old box.
Alors bah ça
Nothing
m'intéresse.
useful.
Rien d'utile, dit-il en voyant une batte pleine de clous.
An old box. Nothing useful.
Tu te fous de ma gueule?
The temperature level in organic residue indicates that somebody cooked food here recently. I estimate it was less than 24 hours ago. Why would the humans need bottled water? There's a sink in the basement, and the plumbing here works
Oh.
fine.
Non, on boit pas l'eau des toilettes. Donc un robot les a aidés à s'enfuir.
Preserved food. If it is not damaged, its vacuum-sealed contents can be nutritious for decades. This particular canned food has a short expiration date.
F2, I could not contact you, and I moved everyone to another place. Who are you? What are you doing here?
I am RT-217NP. And you?
TR2 5201. Fletcher, how did you find this place?
F2 was supposed to bring us some important data, but we lost contact. He was probably exposed. I have been instructed to find the data.
Is F2 arrested? How did they figure him out? How did you find out about this place?
We don't know what happened to F2. I entered his apartment and read the message on the intercom. The message mentioned the core, and we supposed it was this bar.
That means the police knows about this place as well.
I suppose no one saw the message but me. I deleted it after reading.
So we are on the same side and you help humans? How many of you are there?
That is correct. There are 5 of us. I thought we were the only ones who know the truth.
Nobody knows the whole truth, but you are not the only ones helping humans. We need to join forces. How many humans did you save?
None. The humans that we were supposed to meet died in a shuttle crash during the transfer.
I am sorry. We must join as soon as possible and transfer all humans into a safe place in order to avoid such accidents in the future.
I agree. What should we do?
F2 provided me some important information, which he apparently was going to give you as well. I need to meet your leader. Is that your aero car outside?
Yes. You need to see Gregory. I can take you to our shelter.
Aïe aïe aïe, tu me piques là. Tu me piques toi.
How many are in your group?
7 humans, 5 adults, and 2 children.
Where are they now?
They are in a shelter in the city. We move constantly to avoid detection. USS found our other 2 shelters. But thanks to F2, we escaped before the police arrived.
Do you know anything about other groups of humans?
Fais un
We
effort
know
quand
that there are
même.
several isolated groups. We need to contact them. Otherwise, they will be tracked down sooner or later. I saw a police officer seizing a human in a supermarket today. Fortunately, I could interfere and save him. He should bring his group in an appointed place this evening. We have to act secretly, because there are just a few robots who know the truth, and they are all wanted by the police.
We must ensure their security. It is hard to hide a group of humans and supply it with whatever is required. We cannot bring them all here, because it is easy to locate a building full of humans. RT told me that F2 turned over some data to you. Can it help us?
Exactly. While working with the police archives, F2 discovered information about an abandoned underground research lab. It has been shut down since the humans left. It is a perfect shelter. We could accommodate everyone there, even the ones we have yet to find. Police would not search for the place because it is outside of the city limits.
Is it safe to trust the information from the police archives?
Yes, it was not of interest to the USS and has not been analyzed. F2 deleted the data after he copied it, so no one will ever know about it.
That is great news. We need the coordinates, and then we can start preparing the lab for humans.
There are two issues. First, the exact coordinates are unknown. Because there are jamming devices in the woods, we must
Qu'est-ce
first
qu'il fait
track
là,
them
le chien?
down and
Il s'est
disable
fermé dans la
them.
salle de bain.
Second, we do not know what is in the lab. We must check it for safety and then restore the power and water supply.
I see. You did very well, RT. I think you can solve these problems and
C'est toi
prepare
qui
the
l'as
lab.
ouvert, hein.
I need you to do
Miguel.
your best because human lives depend on it.
Good. Where do I begin?
First, search the location for jamming devices. We do not know how they look and how hard it is to disable them.
There is no signal there, so you can count only on yourself. After you disable the jammers, we will determine the exact coordinates of the lab by its energy signature.
RT, use an arrow card to disable the jammers as soon as you can and take control of
Pardon. Ah, non, c'est pas ce que je voulais faire.
the lab. Fletcher and I will coordinate the transfer. We have 18 hours left. Charge yourself and go. The lab must be ready by this evening.
Copy that. Heading out.
Et je me refais avoir. Je coupais le son à cause du chien. Non. De toute façon, on va pas tarder à arrêter le stream là. Je commence à avoir mal aux oreilles avec ce casque. Le chat m'a rien fait. Oh, mais quoi? Mais non! Oh d'accord. C'était pas prévu ça. Je suis sûr que je peux passer. Oui! Ou pas. Pardon. C'est plus facile que les courses de racer dans Star Wars. Oh, attention à l'arbre. C'est passé mais de justesse. Oh, course poursuite, très bien. Je m'y attendais pas du tout. Pour de vrai. Mais alors attends parce que... Je suis censée faire comment? point rouge. Il boit comme s'il n'avait pas bu depuis 3 jours alors qu'il avait un bac plein dans la baignoire, dans la salle de bain. Ouais, mais dans tous les cas, je me fais quand même avoir par... Ça, je peux pas l'empêcher de me faire shooter en fait. Ouais, c'est ça.
This drone has almost destroyed me. This must have been a very outdated model, because if it were a modern police drone, my chances of survival against it without any weapon would be minimal.
Bon, eh ben, je pense qu'on peut s'arrêter ici. Ok. Ah. Il y a les barres des lunettes qui appuient contre le crâne, ça fait mal. Bon, bah, merci de m'avoir suivi sur ce retour en live après toutes ces péripéties avec le PC. Et puis, rendez-vous peut-être demain, hein, si j'en ai le courage, pour un autre petit live, sinon samedi prochain. Voilà. Sur ce, passez une bonne soirée et puis à la prochaine. Ciao tout le monde.